Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button to subscribe and also stay tuned for more entertainment videos. Well guys, looks like Nollywood actor Kunle Afod and his wife Desola Afod has eventually reunited after their marriage almost hit the rock weeks back. Well, looks like the Nollywood actor Kunle Afod just got back from the United States. He just returned back to Nigeria, and his loving wife, Desola Afod, was there to warmly welcome him back home. Kunle Afod and his wife could not hide their excitement after seeing each other for a very long time, as they both hug each other and give each other kisses. The beautiful moment between this couple is coming just weeks after their marriage went into a lot of disagreement, and it almost hit the rock before both couples try to understand the situation of their marriage and they eventually make more love out of it. Just as Kunle Afod reunites with his wife Desola Afod, the actor who has been overseas for a while now, visiting his first daughter from his previous relationship, and also while overseas he also worked on several projects like the premiere of his new movie and also his birthday celebration. Now, the Nollywood actor Kunle Afod is finally back to the country, Nigeria. Well, this was made known by Desola Afod, his wife, who took to Instagram like she has always done in the days that is before they had the disagreement they had between each other that almost crushed their marriage. Well, Desola Afod took to her Instagram page to share an adorable, lovely moment with her husband. All in the picture and the video that she shared on her Instagram page, it was seen that these couples were actually beaming with much joy as they finally patched things up and settled their differences. In the video shared by Desola Afod on her page, Kunle Afod, her husband, was seen planting a kiss on her at the airport as they reunite again. Sharing this lovely video on a social media page, Desola Afod, the wife of Kunle Afod, confirmed her love for her husband, something she hasn't done for days, weeks now. Desola Afod actually confirmed her love for her husband, just as she does every time before they had a disagreement. Well, she has eventually settled with her husband as she shared this video online, confirmed her love for her husband, and she welcomed her husband back to the country. While adding the caption to this video, she wrote, "Love you forever, my baby, at Kunle Afod. Welcome back. I am happy." Well, this is coming just days after the Yoruba actor Kunle Afod himself called for prayers on his wife Desola Afod amidst marital crisis between each other. Looks like Desola Afod was angry earlier and she has eventually forgive her husband of any disrespect or any rude act her husband might have done that actually did not settle well with her. Kunle Afod was actually overseas when he called for prayers on his wife, confirmed his love for his wife, and also talks about how his wife is his Wonder Woman. While taking to his Instagram page, he actually shared a lot of pictures with his woman Desola Afod, and this happened to be something very unusual coming from Kunle Afod himself. If it was Desola Afod, many know Desola Afod to be someone who always posts her husband on a social media page, and anytime she does this, she always reaffirms her love to her husband. And ever since the two had a disagreement that almost cost them their marriage, Desola Afod hasn't been doing something like that. Even on his birthday, when people were expecting more from Desola Afod, she only tried to wish him as the father of her 4 boys and not as a husband the day she was celebrating his birthday. And this is something very unusual coming from Desola Afod, and it actually confused many viewers, many social media users, that all is not well with Kunle Afod and his wife. So now saying the sweet words and post that is coming from Kunle Afod himself. Many were really surprised, while some people commended him for being a good husband who wants everything to settle. Many of his colleagues reacted to Kunle Afod's post with love emojis, while all the fans, social media users, talks about how he's trying to make sure his wives forgive him. Well, Kunle Afod shared a loved-up picture of himself with his woman, and then he declared love for his woman, something very unusual coming from Kunle himself. He also called for his fans to pray for his wife, Desola Afod. In the post, Kunle Afod had described his wife as someone who is so loving and hardworking. He even called her his Wonder Woman. Also, he declared that they will be together forever. While taking to his Instagram page, well, he added a caption after the loved up picture he shared on his post. Said, "Together forever at Desola Afod. They said, you said, they called to say, them say what you did not say. What I did not say. He who tries to see the blink of a crab will surely stay forever at a riverside. Didi, I love you so much. You guys should help me pray for my Opumuleru. She's so loving and hardworking." Well, the love up post that Kunle Afod shared on his Instagram page is coming days after Desola Afod already hinted at marital trouble, and also talk about how and her husband are not on good terms and how she has left Kunle Afod. After all, that is what many of her haters are looking for. Well, this devastating news she shared on her Instagram page left many in shock when she hinted at divorce from her husband. There were a lot of Nigerians who actually dug out cryptic posts that this mother of four already shared before she announced the separation from her husband. Many Nigerians reacted to this news differently, most especially those that already know Desola Afod to be someone who really cherished and loved her husband. They felt for the woman and also talked about what Kunle Afod did. They felt like it was something that he did out of disrespect to his woman. While many do not believe, so people get convinced when they see that Desola Afod and her husband unfollowed each other on their page, and also on Kunle Afod's birthday they were not expecting less energy from Desola Afod on Kunle Afod's birthday, because we're expecting her to go all out to celebrate him just as her husband did while he was also celebrating her birthday, but Desola Afod just did less, maybe because of the disagreement between her and her husband. When she shared this bad news, saying that the good news you all want to hear, I have left Kunle Afod, it actually shocked many social media users, as some told her to stop it if it was a joke, if she was playing a prank on them. Well, as after she shared this devastating news, she actually shared a video of her FaceTiming her husband overseas with a love song playing at the background of this video, and this made a lot of people rest assured. But still, the action between both couples showed that they actually fought, and it's something they eventually settled, and they decided to just clear up what was on social media before. So right now these two are back together and they have claimed that they will be together forever. Guys, that's all for today's gist. Don't forget to like and comment. Thank you. Bye.